Hi, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Jip Ng and I'm back again. Right, I hope you guys has enjoyed all other presenter who has presented many wonderful Strata landed projects so far. Right, so today I'm going to bring all of you to one upcoming new launch, Freehold Strata landed property located in Strata area. Come, without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, the location of this particular upcoming Freehold Strata landed project is somewhere in District 28, Strata Hill area. Right, so from CTE, you will head down. Right, this is a particular plot of Strata landed project that we are talking about. Or you can see the size of the empty plot. This is really huge. Okay, so from CTE, you will head on. You will turn out to AMK Avenue 5, and from AMK Avenue 5, you will find a new route called Belgravia Drive. And this is the only route for you to access to this particular plot of land. Right, and we are coming in from AMK Avenue 5. Okay, so let's enlarge and look at the plot. This is 320,000 square feet of land size to build this particular new project called Belgravia Ace. This is really a huge plot of land, and I think it's going to make history in Singapore because so far we don't see such a big plot of freehold strata landed in Singapore, right? So we are really very excited about this new launch, and stay tuned, and I'm going to brief you more information about this project. Okay, park connector to Punggol. So I actually went to master plan, and this particular location, which is somewhere around here, right? This is our project location, and you can see there's a big stripe of green outside along AMK Avenue 5. This will be the 100-meter wave linear park along AMK Avenue 5, start from CTE, right, and end at Yio Chu Kang Road. So from here, right, people who stay in this part of the island, definitely you are able to enjoy the linear park. Like those people stay in Bishan, we have the Bishan Park. So you have the same kind of feel. It's actually a very long stretch of linear park. And from here, once you cross over to Yio Chu Kang Road, you cross across, you make a cross across Yio Chu Kang Road, right? You access to the park connector, whereby you are able to head on and reach Punggol waterfront district. So this is something very, very interesting. It's not a boring space, a place to stay. Yeah. So beside the park connector, I want to maybe bring your attention to this master plan. Right, all the pink color that you can see on the screen now, those are safeguarded landed area whereby they are only allowed to build landed property inside this pink color boundary. Yeah, so you can see Strata Hill is actually the one that I have actually made a big circle here. So once this area is fully developed up, this will form a huge landed property estate. Right, so further down is actually Serangoon area. You can see actually we will be about the same size or if not bigger, right, than the Serangoon area next time. So it's something that make a lot of owners in Strata area very excited about it, because you know one of the very important reasons for property price to continue to increase is actually the number of transactions. So if you are having a big and huge landed property estate, definitely you will get more transactions, and in return, you will be able to push the property price up faster as compared to those very small landed estate. So I hope you guys have seen the potential of this particular area, right? With that, this is something that I just want, I take from the root side, just to show all of you, we have a mock-up unit, right? Developer actually prepared a mock-up unit. So during the preview, you will be able to walk through the mock-up house so that you can experience the kind of space, the kind of environment, and the kind of privacy that you can expect if you are an owner of the Belgravia Ace eventually. So I think this is actually one of the very good thought from developer. At least they spend money, they build up a mock-up unit for the buyer to walk through the house so that you have the real experience of the real property that you are going to purchase. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to touch a bit on connectivity, because landed property, I think a lot of them are driving. So connectivity is one of the very important things that it will form an important deciding factor for a lot of people, right? So I just want to let you see Belgravia East is somewhere around here, right? Then we are actually we are bounded by SLE. We are very near to SLE. So for drivers, I think it's a good news because it will lead you to any part of the island very, very conveniently, and CTE and followed by TPE. They are all around this area. But one of the main so-called complaint from a lot of buyers when I start to market Strata Hill property is they say CTE is getting very congested, right? Whereby this I think is true because population in the northern side has actually keep expanding, increasing. But CTE is not wide enough, even though we have done many times of expansion. It's not wide enough to digest the traffic because of the fast increment in terms of population in the northern side. Yeah, but this thing is going to change. Moving forward, because right now, government is actually building a new project called North-South Corridor, right? And what so great about North-South Corridor, because it's actually a new highway that runs parallel to CTE, as you can see from the screen here, right? So this particular highway is going to divert the traffic from CTE to NSC eventually. For those people who stay in the northern side, definitely when they want to access to the city, they will go by NSC, and that will actually free up traffic along our NSC, right? And even the nearby Thompson Route and the CTE. Right, so Strata being the northern part of Singapore, and definitely I think for you guys to access to CTE is actually much more convenient. And in the future, CTE traffic will not be that heavy, right? Because those people who stay in Yishun, Sampawang, Woodlands, most likely they will go by NSC if they want to head on to the city, right? So you'll be the first housing estate that will come up to CTE in case if you need to travel down to city. I think that will speed up your time to reach your destination. I think in less than 10 minutes, maybe you can head on to Orchard Road eventually, right? It's actually that convenient. And this will be the first integrated transport corridor that government is going to build. Why they call this integrated transport corridor instead of normal highway, right? Because they take a lot of factors into consideration. Besides the driver, they also actually take care of pedestrians, cyclists, even they have a designated bus lane, or express bus lane that built on this particular NS corridor. Right? And I think this is wonderful because those people who stay in the northern side, definitely they are able to reduce their traveling time on the public transportation by up to 15 minutes. I think this is really very, very wonderful. Right? So without further ado, let me just touch on a bit on the basic information of Belgravia East. I think this is something that you guys are waiting for. Right? Belgravia East is actually a freehold strata landed project. Entrance is from AMK Avenue 5, so you don't have to travel all the way from Yio Chu Kang Road to enter into Strata Hill Estates. Right? Land size, 320,000 square feet. Oh, I think that's wonderful. Right? And total, we have 107 units only. 107 units built on such a huge plot of land. Can you imagine what kind of luxury you can enjoy? What kind of landscaping you can expect from this giant development upcoming, right? Total 107 units and 3 terraces. The rest are all semi-detached, right? So most of the house will be semi-D, except 3 terraces. And 5 levels of built-up space from basement to rooftop. 5 levels from basement to rooftop, right? And 5 bedroom. Most of the house or all house will come with 5 bedroom. And one good news, because the bedroom doesn't actually build in the basement. All the bedrooms are built on the second and the third floor, right? So this is actually a good design whereby sometimes, you know, if you have a bedroom, or most of the strata house has a bedroom in the basement, right? And sometimes you will have a difficulty of who's supposed to stay at the basement, right? So, but Belgravia is, you don't have to worry about this because all the bedrooms are on the second and third floor, and some of the unit will come with a loft, right, in the living area whereby you can actually use it as a study room. Right, 4.5 meter living room ceiling. For some of the units, I think that's really high ceiling. That's why we are able to put in a loft for certain units. Mostly above 4,000 square feet. So can you imagine how big the build-up area, right? Spacious car park. So if you have 2 cars, no problem. You are able to park at your garage or at your own designated car park comfortably. Some unit might be able to park up to 3 cars. I think this is wonderful, right? And home lift from basement to rooftop. Don't have to worry about you have to climb, stop on the 3rd floor, and then you have to climb up from the 3rd floor to the attic, right? I understand some of the project we don't have the direct access. The lift don't have a direct access to the rooftop, but over in Belgravia East, you don't have to worry. From basement to rooftop, all catered for lift landing, right? Built under the new guideline, right? That's why we only built 107 units. I think the benefit will go to buyers, the owners of Belgravia East, right? Because on such a big plot of land, 107 units, definitely you are able to enjoy very good facilities, very nice landscaping, and so on. So I'm sure the new guideline benefits will go to the owners who buy into Belgravia East. Okay, this will be the biggest freehold strata landed plot in Singapore. Why? Look at this particular comparison that I have put in for all of you. These are some of the big strata landed projects in Singapore so far, right? From Greenwood having 113,000 square feet of land, all the way down, for example, to Summer Garden, we have 153,000 square feet. Right, in ST Villa, we have 193,000 square feet. Belgravia Villa, 207 square feet. And Horizon Garden in Ang Mo Kio, 269,000 square feet. And so far, the biggest strata landed project in Singapore is the Strata, having a land size of 365,000 square feet. Yeah, but Strata actually has 200 over units built on the plot of land. Right, so look at Belgravia East. It's actually freehold. Right, our land size is 320,000 square feet, so we are a little bit shortfall as compared to Strata. But Belgravia East is freehold. And Belgravia East only 107 units, right? So can you imagine yourself start to enjoy the landscaping, the facilities inside Belgravia East now? Yeah, I'm sure it's very wonderful, right? It's going to be a very, very unforgettable experience. I'm sure your family, your loved one will love this project because of the kind of lifestyle, the kind of enjoyment that you can expect in Belgravia East, right? So probably the last freehold strata landed plot of this kind of scale, because government don't sell freehold land to build landed property, right? Even condo, right? What they have is only 99 years. So today, if you are going to get another plot of freehold land to build landed, you must unblock the old landed, right? Then you will be able to get a freehold landed plot. But 320,000 square feet, it's not difficult, it's not easy to come by, right? That's why I put in this statement, probably the last freehold strata landed plot of this scale in Singapore, right? So Belgravia is going to make history in Singapore. It will become the biggest freehold strata landed plot in Singapore. And over the years, in the last 20 years, you can see freehold strata landed already performed very strongly, already increased by 169%, and you see the trend are still continue to climb, right? So with the last plot of freehold land, with the biggest plot of freehold strata landed in Singapore, and with the upcoming the future performance, the kind of strong performance consistency that you are able to get from the Strata landed freehold Strata landed property, I'm sure this particular property will make a very good legacy planning for you, so that you are able to keep it and pass down to your next generation in case if you really want to keep some very good product in hand, something like blue chips, this Belgravia Ace will not fail you, right? So moving forwards, I hope you are able to make a reservation with all the Propnex agent there who has invited you here. Ask them, tell them you are interested to take a look at a mock-up unit. Our preview date will be somewhere in October, or if not by November, right? You have to inform your agent, Propnex agent. Tell them you want to view Belgravia Ace, so that they can help you to line up a schedule of appointments, so that you can secure the preferred slots that you want, right? Because we have received very good interest but from the buyer who expressed interest on this particular launch. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end my presentation, and my name is Jeep Ng. I wish all of you all the best and stay safe and happy house hunting.